Hello everyone and welcome to A Slice of My Life. This video is all about the i3T plus Ancient Bamboo version by Olight. But before we start the video, there are a few things that I want to share with you guys. First of all, I must apologize because this video should have been released much earlier to coincide with Olight's 15th anniversary sales, and the reason why this is being done so late is because there was some delay in this shipment. Second, I'd like to say that this was sent to me by Olight. Thank you Olight for sending this my way. And last but not least, due to the unforeseen circumstances and the time crunch, this is not going to be a review video. It's gonna be more of a product overview video. A couple other minor things that I want to mention is that yes guys, I hurt my finger, not because I cut it with a knife or anything. I actually jammed my pinky in between the door while closing it. Yeah guys, it was a really stupid mistake, but I'm paying for it right now, and so that explains the band-aid around my pinky. Next, once I start unboxing this package and get into talking about the i3T plus, I will be wearing gloves, and that's because I am allergic to some metals that patina, and that includes brass, copper, nickel. So yeah, unfortunately guys, I don't want my skin to start swelling and start itching, so I will be wearing gloves. And last but not least, just a moment ago I mentioned to you guys that this video was meant to coincide with Olight's 15th anniversary sales, and so I'll be putting all of that details on screen because this video is probably going to be launching midway or close to the end of the flash sales window. But yeah, I'm going to do my best to make sure that this goes out with some time left over so that you guys can still take advantage of the discounts. So I seek your kind understanding, and now that I've got all that out of the way, let's get into the i3T plus. Let's start with the unboxing. I've already removed the shrink wrap, so we don't have to worry about that. Taking a closer look at the box, this is a little bit different from the very standard trademark Olight box style, and that's because the front of the box looks like there is a sticker being applied onto it. You can tell right there. I'm not going to be peeling the sticker off guys, this looks great the way it is. But here is a graphic of the i3T plus Ancient Bamboo, and then on the sides of the box you'll see the model and the name of the flashlight, and here's the top and the bottom of the box respectively, and the back of the box looks like this. And then we'll lift up the lid and we'll be greeted with a thank you note as well as this cover here. This is the before first use sort of instructions, and with the last disclaimer, it's basically telling you that this flashlight is powered by 2 AAA batteries. So you lift up the tab here to remove this yellow piece. Then next we have the user manual, which is always good because you have operating instructions and things like that. And finally we have the i3T plus, and if we take a closer look at the i3T plus Ancient Bamboo guys, you'll notice that there is already some amount of patina on it. Now this is not a cause for concern, please do not be alarmed by the patina. That in fact is one of the things that makes every single i3T plus Ancient Bamboo unique, because prior to packaging, Olight has introduced some amount of patina to every single i3T plus Ancient Bamboo, and that way every single piece will turn out slightly different, and that makes it unique to every single owner. Unfortunately for someone like me with a skin allergy, I'm not able to truly enjoy that awesome patina effect that you get from items made of brass or copper. Got my gloves on guys, let's take this bad boy out of this packaging. Okay, this is trickier than I expected because yeah, these gloves aren't giving me a lot of grip, but oh wow, okay, well, it looks so different than what it looked like when it was vacuum packed in that. Wow, I wasn't expecting this to be so shiny. Wow, okay, I'm really surprised. This finish is beautiful guys. Okay, let's talk about the overall aesthetics. I mean, first of all, obviously it's made to look like bamboo, or made to resemble bamboo, but I gotta say that all of those grains in each segment really well done. That's some good detail right there. Then of course you got these raised areas or ribs here that of course make it resemble bamboo, but will also offer you more grip, right? And looking up here, you've got the i3T plus logo, and this is debossed into the flashlight itself. It's not printed on, and it looks like there is some, yeah, there is a serialization there. This is number 900090, and on the flip side you have the Olight logo. And taking a peek down here, you have the lens or the reflector. And then moving up here, we have the pocket clip. This is a dual-sided pocket clip, and it has a slot for a lanyard if you want to tie it on, and it is removable as well. You can just pop it off if you want to remove this pocket clip, but I'm going to leave it there right now. And up top, we have a screw cap area as well as a tail switch. I'm going to be following instructions. So before the first use, you're going to unscrew this And once we have the cap off, you'll see that there is an O-ring there, and that's because this is waterproof, rated at IPX8. And then we have, that film, and there are batteries already installed and included in this flashlight. So first, let's just remove that film, and we have 2 AAA batteries in there. Alright, then we'll just install this screw cap back on. Now with the i3T Plus, there are 2 modes of operations and 2 light modes. Now the first mode of operation is a momentary operation where you lightly depress the tail switch, and once you let go, it turns off. The second mode is a full depress where you completely turn it on, and then you have to kind of click it again to turn it off. Now for the light modes, you have a low and a high mode. You'll see the low mode. This is the low mode. This is at 15 lumens. And if you want to get into the high mode, what you're going to do is click it twice. So low and high mode. And this is at 250 lumens. That will drop down to 100 lumens after a certain period of time. Once the i3T Plus is turned off for more than 2 seconds, every time you turn it back on, it will go into the low light mode setting. And if you want to switch it to the highlight mode setting, you basically want to do it within 2 seconds of turning it on. So you'll see right now when I turn it on, it's in the low light mode setting, and then within 2 seconds I'll turn it off and on again, and it goes into the high light mode setting. Then we could switch it over to the low light mode again in the highlight mode. So yeah, there isn't an onboard memory for this thing, so take note of that. But I personally think it's a good thing that every time you turn it on, it goes into the low light mode first, so that you won't get a shock. And of course, it also preserves the overall battery life. Now I said that this is going to be a quick video, so I'll be putting the specs and dimensions of the i3T Plus Ancient Bamboo on screen. But if you are wondering what's the main differences between the i3T Plus and the i3T, and just a really quick plug, I've done a video on the i3T before. If you're interested in watching that video, check out the link in the description box down below. I promise it's an interesting video if you haven't watched it yet. The first main difference, and a very obvious difference, is the fact that the i3T Plus takes 2 AAA batteries while the i3T takes only 1, and that also translates to the overall length of the flashlight. Also, the i3T Plus boasts a better max performance in terms of lumens. This goes up to 250 lumens, and the overall runtime is also much better at 28 hours at the 15 lumens or low light mode setting. Another key difference is here at the lens, and this i3T Plus features a PMMA optic lens while the i3T featured a TIR optic lens. So those are the key differences between the i3T Plus and the i3T. I like to add though that the PMMA optic lens produces a pretty soft beam. Let me set it to the highlight mode setting, and hopefully this helps to illustrate to you guys that this isn't too harsh of a beam that it's producing. Sometimes, you know, you could see that really harsh line and you could see a clear hot spot in the middle, but this is actually pretty soft and I like it. Last but not least, let's go for a size comparison. The first item I will bring in, of course, has to be the stubby. Next, we have an average sized lighter, and last but not least is a folding pocket knife, and this one here is the Spyderco Parrot 3. The i3T Plus Ancient Bamboo is quite tall, but it is not wide by any means, and it will sit in your pocket very comfortably. And with that said, we've come to the end of the product overview of the i3T Plus Ancient Bamboo by Olight. Thank you so much for sticking all the way throughout and sharing in this slice of my life. I hope that you enjoyed this video, even though it is much shorter than my usual style of videos. And if you liked it, I hope that you will consider giving me a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, hello there. I hope that you will consider subscribing, but if I did not earn your sub today, that's okay. I promise I will continue working on the quality of my content, and hopefully one day I will earn that sub. Another great way to support the channel is over on Patreon. I'll put a link up here to that if you want to check it out. We have Patreon exclusive content as well as Patreon exclusive giveaways from time to time. So if you do become a patron of mine, thank you so much in advance. It really means a lot to me. Before I end the video proper, guys, once again I want to say a huge shout out to Olight for sending this my way. And guys, again, I want to highlight that this was meant to be part of the Olight 15th anniversary flash sale. I'll have all the relevant links in the description box down below. Make sure you check them out. And for full transparency, those are my affiliate links. Every purchase made using my affiliate link grants me a small kickback at no additional cost to you, and it helps the channel out a lot as well. Finally, it is time to wrap this video up. Once again, everyone, this is the Olight i3T Plus in the Ancient Bamboo style. Really cool, made of solid copper and pre-patinaed by Olight, so every single piece is going to be unique. And again, I'd like to apologize that I wasn't able to release this video any earlier. Things were just beyond my control, but thank you for understanding anyway. I will catch all of you in my next slice. Bye.